Welcome to Season 3 of Dao Yin Qigong. I'm your host, Michael Issa, owner of Kaikudo Martial Arts Academy in Dunwoody Village. Dao Yin is characterized by fluid stretching movements combined with deep breathing and the mind's guided intent of Qi flow. These stretches serve to release blockages in the body that can lead to chronic pain or disease. Now in this season, I'm going to share with you a set that is the oldest known set of Dao Yin called Ma Wang Dui Dao Yin. This set was derived from ancient drawings that were discovered in the Ma Wang Dui caves of China. These scrolls were dated over 2,000 years old and are believed to be the precursor of our current modern day Qigong practice. I want you to please listen to your body and never go further than your level of comfort. Taking it slow is going to get you better results. Take it slow and let your body naturally stretch deeper. That's how you'll obtain the best result. Now this season, I want to do something a little bit different. I want to warm up with a self-massage. I want you to start by bringing your hands together and let's rub the hands and use the whole body to gently shake. Now notice that I'm using my core muscles in order to move the arms, so I'm not going to be using just the arms and the hands. I want all the organs to start to jiggle and to wake up, so I'm using my core to move the arms, feeling the heat in my palms. Good. Now take the hand, bring it on top of the head, lining up the center of your palm called Lian Gong with the soft spot on top of the head, gently press down. Good. Now I want you to gently massage and rotate the scalp in a clockwise direction. And I want you to feel like energy pouring out of the Lian Gong, the center of your palm, and gently drilling into the head, clearing out the top of the head, and drilling all the way down. And now let's reverse it to counterclockwise. So notice I'm not necessarily moving the hair around, but I'm actually pressing down gently and almost moving the whole scalp in a clockwise and then counterclockwise direction. And you can relax the muscles on the eyes so that you can focus deeper into that corkscrew, moving down the center of the head, down to the center of the body. Excellent. Now make a gentle soft fist, and I want you to gently tap the sternum. This is tapping the heart between the chest, and I want you to release the qi in the chest, helping to let the qi descend down into our Dan Tian. That's our center of gravity below the navel. So gently knocking at the heart between the breast. And then I want you to bring the palms, palm over palm, to the Dan Tian. Take a moment to just pause. Settle your mind at the Dan Tian. Imagine sand settling to the ocean bottom, letting my focus descend into the Dan Tian. Imagine a heavy ball at your lower abdomen. Now we're going to rotate that ball in a clockwise direction. So very slowly, I'm going to reflect you. I want you to circle up the right and down the left. Now very small circle in the beginning. We're just massaging the Dan Tian. And imagine a very heavy ball rotating inside the lower abdomen. I do want you to press in with the palms to feel gentle massage. And now we're going to start to get larger and larger. So moving the circle, a bigger and bigger circle as I start to cover the whole abdomen. So now I'm massaging into my intestines, and this is going to help with your intestines, good for digestion, maybe 30 minutes to an hour after you eat. And I'm going to keep massaging, gently pressing in below the rib cage, starting to get larger and larger. And then I'm going to move in towards the chest. So I'm going to get larger circle, bringing it all the way up to the chest and down. Again, I'm moving up the right, down the left. I'm reflecting you so that you see the circle in the same direction. I'm getting a nice big circle, and I feel it pressing into my chest. You should feel gentle warmth, like a current flowing through the chest, through the abdomen. I want you to get your mind engaged. It's very important that your mind is also flowing with the movement. And then we're going to pause at the Dantian. Now I'm going to go to counterclockwise from big to small. So from this side, moving up the left now, across the chest, and down the right. Nice big circle. Get your mind focused on penetrating into the body, into the organs. So you want to feel your palm like hot steam pouring out like a hot iron. And you want to feel it penetrating into the lungs, into the heart, into the intestines, all the organs. And now let's get a little bit smaller, starting to move towards the lower abdomen. Get a nice gentle massage. When I get into the lower abdomen, I'm actually pressing in a little bit so I can feel it gently massaging my intestines. And slowly getting smaller and smaller. Now I'm at the Dantian again, rolling that ball in the Dantian just under the navel. And pause. Just pause for a moment. Good. Now we open up our hands. We're going to open up the Lian Gong. The Lian Gong is at the center of your palm. If you curl your finger, it's where your middle finger touches the center of the palm. So I'm going to take my thumb, starting with the left hand first. Again, I reflect you on the screen. And I want you to massage from the Lian Gong to the base of the middle finger. So I'm pressing forward, allowing the qi to flow to my palm. So I'm opening up the Lian Gong. So I want you to gently massage, pressing forward. And then let's do it now with the right hand. Same thing. Gently massaging from the middle of the palm to the base of the middle finger. And again, Lian Gong is where your middle finger touches the center of the palm. Good. Now we're going to flush the arm radians. Starting from my chest, I'm going to massage down the inner arm to the palm. Then I'm going to massage from the back of the hand up the outer arm to my shoulder. And then we're going to go back to the chest. And then down to the palm. So I gently massage, pressing in with my palm. This is where it's most important to feel that hot steam pouring out of the palm, ironing the palm. Imagine as though that palm is ironing and smoothing out all the wrinkles. You feel that in the meridians, so that the meridians are also getting smoothed and flushed out. Let's start with the other side. From the right chest, flushing down to the palm, and coming up the back of the hand to the shoulder. It's very important that you engage your mind and that you feel that hot steam pouring out of the palm. You can choose how fast or slow that you want to massage. If you need to get more warmed up, you can go a little faster. And otherwise, you can do a little bit more meditative and imagine hot steam pouring out of the palm, clearing out the meridians. Good. From here, we're going to go down our center line. I want to use my hand to first massage on the lymph nodes of my throat, and I'm going to massage, pressing down the center line to my groin. And then the other hand going to come down gently. You can squeeze a little and massage down the center line. And keep going. Imagine that steam now from the palm penetrating all the organs down your center line, called the Ren channel. And I want you to imagine that steam kidneys. So again, my palms just rubbing up and down, getting the kidneys nice and hot, nice and warm. Kidneys are a very important organ. This is our Qi storage organ. So most important when practicing our Qi Gong and Tai Chi, we wake up the kidneys. Good. And then from here, I want you to open up your left toe. Now you can do this at the edge of your bed or on a chair, or if you're standing, you'll get a little bit more of a stretch. Now the key to this, I want you to pull your hips back. So I'm weighted on my right leg as I reach forward towards the big toe of my left foot. So my hips are back, and then I'm going to gently massage up the inner leg, around the hip, and then I'm going to massage down the outer leg to the outside of the foot, coming up the inner leg and down the outer leg. Notice that I'm not shifting my weight forward, but actually sitting back as I bend forward. So massaging up and then down. So this is following the meridians of my body. These are the 12 meridians that help to keep the body harmonized and in balance, to keep the function and the health of our system at its optimal capacity. So we want to iron it out. So now I close the left, to open the right, and now I'm going to pull my hips back as I reach forward. Now if you can't get all the way down to the toe, then you just do what feels comfortable. As long as your mind gets to the foot and you flush it up the meridians, you're going to get a lot of the benefit. So I'm massaging down, up, pull the hips back and down. And this movement is a great way to stretch as well as warm up the body. Notice I'm keeping my hips back as I bend forward. I'm coming up the inner leg towards the inside of the growing, around the hip, and down the outside of the leg. Let's do that one more time. Excellent. And then coming back to the center. And then I want you to take a moment to pause and do our Tai Chi posture. Very important that you feel the spine stretching. So I want you to relax all the muscles on your body, but I want you to feel as though you're holding a glass of water on top of your head. Make sure the head is flat, chin just slightly tucked in. Push the glass of water into the sky. So now you'll feel the back of the neck stretching up. Same time, I want you to sink the shoulders, sink the fingers as though you're reaching for the floor, but very relaxed and soft. Lower back tailbone is going to sink and stretch towards your heels. So always sit a little bit into your heels with your tailbone and feel the lower back stretching and reaching for the heels. Same time, the neck reaching up, the shoulders reaching down. Now I want you to gently concave and hollow the chest. It's a slight engagement of the core, rounding inward, and a gentle pelvic tuck. Now I grab the earth with my toes gently. Helps to even the weight out on the feet. In waves of relaxation. Body and look behind. This is from one of our previous seasons. Good way to twist and help the spine realign. Now the back of my hand gently tapping the kidney, and the other hand give me a nice slap between the neck and shoulder, but I'm not reaching for it, just very relaxed, give myself a pat on the back. I twist and look behind. Okay, so let's begin the movement of the week. This is going to be working on the lung meridian. This movement called draw the bow. So the lung meridian is going to flow from my chest all the way down my inner arm towards my thumb. So the lung meridian flushing and flowing down from chest to the thumb. And this is very important, this movement, if you have any kind of issues with the muscles in your neck and shoulders. So this is going to help to alleviate any pain or discomfort you have in the neck and shoulders, as well as clearing the qi in the chest. So this is going to be helping to flush any kind of blockage in the chest that can later cause problems and disease. The lung meridian in general is helpful for the lungs, of course, and the heart. So anything related to the chest, you want to work on your lung meridian. This is also good for asthma. So if you have chronic asthma, you want to do a lot of the lung meridian, flushing and cleansing the lung meridian so that you don't have any issues. Now this is a metal element, so it also relates to the skin. So if you have skin issues, it could be a blockage in your lung meridian. So helping to open up the lung meridian can help with the skin. All right, so let's go ahead and begin the movement. So what I'd like you to do is first start in your Tai Chi posture with your feet shoulder width. I want you to feel that stretch in your spine, shoulders down, hollow chest, hollow belly, and then just generally relax the muscles. Now we begin by bringing the hands up into our chest. and a little sit. I'm going to open 2 times. Now when you open and close, you need to feel the energy between the palms. You need to feel as though there's a rubber band trying to pull them together when you stretch them apart. And then as you compress, you want to feel like you're trying to squeeze a beach ball. In other words, you always feel a counter pressure. So as I inhale, I rise and I feel a stretch between the palms. As I exhale, I'm going to sit a little and compress between the palms. All my mind between the palms, feeling that stretch and compression. So you need to focus. If the mind is scattered, you won't feel the qi between the palms. And then close. Now I'm going to open to my left. If you want, you can watch me this first time. I'm going to open my left toe, and then I'm going to lift my back heel. So notice how I lifted the right heel. I put that heel down at 45 degrees. This is important. Don't let it stay open. Put it down at 45. At the same time that I lifted the heel, I present my hands over to the left. Notice how my left palm is up, my right palm is down. So I just came from the ball, open the toe, present as I lift the heel. Now I put that heel down at 45 degrees, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw this right elbow back. I bring it so that it's right in front of my chest, and I leave the left hand out. Now most important here is I'm going to be pushing my front leg and pulling my hips back. So notice that I'm actually shifting so that I'll feel this hip, my right hip, push backwards. I'm doing this by bending my upper body slightly forward as I pull the elbow back and I look at my thumb. So I'm focusing on the flush to my left thumb. And I'm pushing my front foot, keeping it flat on the floor. Still, I keep my tailbone tucked, but I shift and pull the hips out. Now, as I come forward, I lift the heel again. I leave the hands where they are. Then I put the heel back, close the toe. And as I close the toe, I'm going to compress. I do it only 1 time now between the movements. I rise and close. Now I'm going to open to the right. I open my right foot, present to the right as I lift my back heel. Now put the heel down at 45 degrees, push the front leg, sit back, and I draw my left elbow back as I pull my hips back and my upper body forward. So I feel a little bit of a stretching feeling to an opening from my chest to the thumb, and I sink the shoulders down. It is very important that the shoulders are down, the head is up, and I pull the arms back so that you'll feel the stretch through the neck and shoulder area. And my mind is now flushing from the chest to the thumb. And then I come back, lift the heel, put the heel down, close the toe, and compress. Good, now do it with me. So I rise in, compress out. I only do it 1 time when I'm between the moves. Open the toe, shift the weight to lift the heel, present to the left, and put the heel back and draw the bow. This is my exhale. I sink the shoulders, head is up, and I'm leaning, pulling hips back, leaning my upper body, looking at my left thumb. And then I come back, put the heel down, close the toe, and compress. Inhale, rise, stretch the rubber band. Exhale, compress. Inhale, open the toe to the right, lift the back heel, put the heel down, and then exhale to draw the bow. Sink the shoulders, pull the hip back, lean the upper body forward. And then I come back in, put the heel down, close the toe, exhale, I sit. Stretching in and out. Opening the left, present to the left, lift the right heel, put the heel down at 45 degrees, exhale to pull the arm back, sink shoulders, draw the bow. Inhale to lift the heel, bring it back down, close the toe, exhale, compress. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sit into your heels, make sure the spine is straight. Open the right toe, lift the back heel, presenting to the right, put the heel down at 45, draw the bow. Notice how I sit a little bit, so I feel stretch through my legs as well. and I pull the hips back, drawing the bow, sink the shoulders, head up, and then coming back. Put the heel down, close the toe, exhale, compress. Let's do it one more each side. Rise in, compress out. I want you to open left, present to the left, lift the back heel, and sit back. Exhale, draw the bow. Focus on that lung meridian, sinking shoulders. Make sure hip is into the heel. Do not sit into the toe. Heel, rise, put the heel back, close the toe, and compress. One more. Inhale, exhale, compress. Good. Then I want you to regulate. That just means rise and fall. Excellent. Now I want to also include our preparation. So this is the preparation of the form, not part of the 12 movements that I'll be teaching you over the course of the season, but there's a preparation and a closing that are separate. So let's begin with that movement. So I want you to bring the hands down at the sides. Again, you're starting in your Tai Chi posture, shoulder width. Feeling the head stretch up, tailbone stretching down. Now this is a subtle movement. From here, I want you to focus on the shoulder, initiating a rotation in the arms, right? So as you do this movement, there's a little scoop feeling, but it's really the shoulders rotating. So the palms come forward, and then they shift the weight forward towards the balls of feet as the hands come forward and up. Now I don't lift the heels a lot, just I feel the weight shift towards the balls of feet, so the weight is off the heels. Now, same thing, but in reverse, I rotate from the shoulders, turning down, and then I'm gonna press down. As I press down, I sit into my heels, just a little bit soften the knees, and I want you to press the palms down, and I want you to stretch the head up. So feel like the whole body is being stretched. I'm sitting my tailbone and my palms pressing into the heels. At the same time, I feel my head trying to push up into the sky. And then I relax, rotate forward. This is in. Feel the chi rising. Turn it out, pressing the chi down into the floor. Head stretching up, stretch the body. And then I relax forward, in. And turn palms out, sit, press down. Good. Now if I was beginning the form, I would bring the hands into my chest. Inhale, exhale. Let's do it one time each side, the lung meridian. Draw a bow. In, out. Now remember, I do this twice when I start the movement. One more. In is helping to get the chi activated in my chest and in the lung. Out. Now I open to the left. Inhale. Present to the left. Lift the back heel. Put the heel down at 45 degrees. Exhale. Draw the bow. Inhale. Bring the heel back. Close the toe. Exhale. Compress as I sit into the heels. One time stretching. In. Out. Opening to the right, lift the back heel. I present to the right, put the back heel down 45. Exhale, sink shoulders, stretch, upper body lean, and then come back in. Close the toe, out, compress. Good, then I'm gonna rise in and out. Now we do our closing movement. Closing, I almost start the same by rotating shoulders out, but this time I'm gonna circle up like I'm gonna give somebody a big hug, and I'm gonna bring the hands, palms facing the chest. This is my inhale. As I exhale, I want you to gently squeeze and press as if you're pressing a ball into your chest. Good, just between the breast and the sternum. Then I'm gonna drop the hands, massage with my pinkies on the rib cage. Inhale. Circle again, this time at solar plexus. So just below the chest cavity, gently pressing in. Exhale. And then one more, massaging in. This time at my lower dantian. Pressing in, out. This time pause. And I want you to relax and pause for a moment. And I want you to meditate on the dantian. Your body relax. Bring the hands forward and into your dantian, and you can bring in your left foot. And then I want you to gently massage in each direction 3 times. This is called sealing the dantian, so we can keep the qi that we accumulated. Rub the hands nice and hot again. We're going to dry wash the face 3 times. You don't have to touch the face. I just want you to feel the heat from the palms on the face, penetrating to the eyes, behind the ears. We do it 3 times, all the way to the chin. 2 more. Massaging all the way. Feel it nurturing your spirit, and then flushing it down the body. Good. Shake off a little bit. Excellent. I hope you enjoyed. This is our first episode of the season, and I leave you with a Lao Tzu quote: "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be." Be flexible. Move out of your box and see what becomes. Thank you.